So last year on the channel, we checked out Rocky 1 for my very first time watching it, and we gave our movie reaction and review for that. Go check that video out right here if you haven't seen it already. But now we are back for Rocky 2, the sequel to the first film. Rocky 2 released in 1979 for a $200 million box office. The budget for this film was estimated around $7 million. So as you can imagine, that is a highly successful day at the box office. And this video has been long overdue on the channel. I've been waiting to watch this movie with all of you, and today is finally that day. So we are going to be doing my first time watching Rocky 2 1979, and what I'm excited about and what I expect to see out of this film is one, Apollo Creed aka Carl Weathers returning inside of this film. RIP Carl Weathers, he just passed away very recently. We lost a legend inside of Hollywood, so I'm excited to see him back inside of this film. And I also expect to see, you know, a rematch between Rocky and Apollo Creed. And outside of that, I don't really have any other expectations out of this film. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Rocky 2 1979 for the very first time. Let's get into the movie reaction. Let's see what they have for us in this film. Let's go. Okay, we're starting off from where we left off in the first movie. All right, it's an interesting start. Now, something I forgot to mention, you know, in the introduction part of the video was this film is actually directed by Sylvester Stallone. He didn't direct the first movie, but he did direct this one, the second film, so that's pretty interesting there.
How about a statement, Rocky?
Wow, overnight celebrity, huh?
Rocky, what'd you think going into the last round?
I don't know, that I should have stayed in school or something.
Rocky, do you think you have brain damage?
I don't see any.
What you did was a miracle. You're the luckiest man on the face of the earth. I want you to know that, Stallion.
Oh, he talking trash right out the gate. Okay.
Nobody goes the distance with me. Get up out of that chair, chump, and let's finish this fight right now.
Hey, yo, Apollo, you said there weren't gonna be no rematch.
Look, chump, any place, any time. Rocky, a rematch.
Yeah, run it back. Come on, man.
Well, I'm officially retired now.
Don't you run out
Come on, Rock.
This is the man I want to fight. I'm gonna show you how
That's
lucky you
right.
are. You're gonna fight.
You answer me one question.
Yeah, sure.
You give me your best.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a fascinating scene right there. Snuck into Apollo's room. Okay.
You know, I was wondering, like, what do you think you're doing for, like, the next 40 or 50 years?
What do you mean?
Oh, he's proposing.
You wouldn't mind marrying me very much.
Aw.
What'd you say? I'd like to marry you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow, what a high point that this movie is starting on, right? Successful fight with the champ, getting married, or at least proposing successfully. Okay. Okay, Rock. Seal the deal. Man, went and got himself a car. I'm really liking this movie so far. Just seeing the high moments in his life finally after such a hard first movie, really. This is great so far. Oh no, you don't know how to whip that, buddy. It's a nice ride though.
Oh, yo, Adrian. Look at this here. Black, I like black. Black's kind of my favorite color. You want to buy them? Well, I said we'd get them before someone else buys them. What do you say? Come on, Adrian.
I think that would be perfect.
Yes, the nice things in life, man. I love seeing this for Rocky. I really do.
Well, hey, look at the bricks, Adrian.
You sure?
Absolutely, okay? All right, we'll take the house. And it better not leak.
Wow, that easy, huh?
I'll tell you something. Oh, excuse me, could you stay?
This one came from London. You call yourself the champ. You're a fake. The fight was a fake. Go kill yourself.
Wouldn't you rather
Damn.
children
Man, the fans could be so mean, man. The internet's even worse nowadays.
15 rounds. You're disgrace to your people.
Why can't you ignore it?
They're having a child, right?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yo, Adrian, you did it!
Right. Okay. That must be what it is.
I knew you had it in you. Woke up this... I was thinking, this kid has your good looks, you know, and your good brains and my good left hook. Is really good.
Man, he is just on top of the world right now, isn't he? Amazing.
Oh, I have a girl. What's a girl? I look stupid, don't I?
Yes.
Hey, your words, not mine.
Action!
If you want to be the king of the beast,
Man, this is painful to watch. Why don't they have like someone coaching him through this? What is this?
They look a little like.
What isn't right?
Well, you're a rude guy. I'm trying very hard, and you're being rude. That's bad manners, ain't it, Adrian?
Yeah, let him know.
I'll tell you, I gotta be almost punchy to be.
You have wasted our time, sir. This is a complete bust the whole afternoon. Leonard?
Oh my
where are you
goodness.
going? I want
This
you
dude needs a left hook to the jaw real
Take
quick.
this man with you. He is not a professional. I only work with professionals.
There ain't no cover, Smokey, said Brad Lincoln. We better head for the canyon.
You read nice.
Thank you. You lie nice.
Thank you.
Man, this sucks to see Rocky, you know, have this glorious moment in his life and then go right back to just everyday mundane experiences. It's kind of depressing, quite honestly.
I gotta let you go.
What?
You're real good, but we gotta cut back on manpower and you ain't got enough time in, you know? Senor?
Oh my goodness. He just started.
How about if I take a cut and pay? Listen, boy, you want to buy this car, you know?
You got problems at home? You need bread?
No, everything's okay. You know, this car would look great wrapped around you, wouldn't it?
If you need a handout, I'll give you a handout.
Man. Just got the car, already has to sell it. What is going on, man?
Where you going? You need a lift?
Man.
See you around.
See, he's too prideful to take a handout or anything like that. I mean, I understand it, but damn, man. On top of the world and then fell right back off just like that. He needs to get back in the ring ASAP.
Oh, sure. I can get my job back, you know, part-time at the pet shop.
But I'm the one who's supposed to support.
Damn.
Can I have my laptop back?
Yeah, what's on your mind? Fight. Fight?
Yep. Time to get back in the ring.
Now look, you look right there at the end of my nose. Will you?
Okay.
I want to test you.
Look at your nose.
You look at my nose. Now, when I bring my finger in, you tell me when you see it, will you?
I see it.
No, you see nothing.
Oh, man.
In the whole side of your face.
Really? He's blind in one of his eyes. That's crazy.
You got the heart, but you ain't got the tools no more. Now forget it.
Well, maybe it's you who ain't got it no more. You know that? Huh?
That's... Now, that was from a broken down pug like me. What do you think the champ would do to you?
Hurt me bad.
No, he'd hurt you permanent. Permanent.
Damn.
Let's go after some new meat. Forget this bum. You think I beat him the last time? Do you? You got
Good question.
Man, I won, but I didn't beat him.
Right.
What are you afraid of, Tony? Let it go.
You know, Apollo needs it back. He needs it back. He needs a real victory there.
I want something done to jar at this man's pride. I want something done to get the people around him talking.
Oh, Apollo went to the press. They're all reading that paper and looking at him. Apollo Creed versus the Stallion Chicken.
Hey, wait a minute. Now you can take it.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey! You don't need a job like this. Besides, you're Italian. Now you come back and work for me, Rock.
I can't do that stuff no more.
It's healthy, huh? I gotta go. Take it easy, huh, champ?
Yeah. See you around.
I really like this mafia guy right here, you know? He never, like, threatens Rocky or forces him to do anything. He lets him, you know, make his own decisions completely, and he respects it no matter what. So I gotta respect it.
The world champion was not at a loss for words about Rocky Balboa.
Look, I know a lot of people out there want to see
He is
this
antagonizing
fellow
this
who
man.
calls himself the Italian Stallion. Yeah, the bum's hiding, the bum's running. He doesn't want to face me. He's scared. You know
I think there's more here than meets
Hey,
the
Carl Weathers is great, man.
But there's only one problem. Where is Rocky Balboa? I'm Brent Musburger.
I ain't supposed to do no commercials, and I ain't supposed to work in no meat house. I'm supposed to be a fighter.
That's right. It's your calling.
I never asked you to stop being a woman, you know? Don't ask me to stop being a man.
That's right. Hey, knocking like the police. Who is this?
I think we
Coach.
ought to knock his block off.
Yes, let's go. Man, you don't got nothing to complain about. He about to make you another million. What's the problem? Let's take this guy out.
I want all of Philadelphia. I want all of America. I want the
Yo.
whole world to see me destroy this man after 2 short rounds.
Apollo Creed so disrespectful. I love it.
What's going to be left of his body to science, but there won't be much. That
Damn.
I guarantee you. Apollo Creed will provide the ultimate gala spectacle on Thanksgiving in front of this man's home crowd. I'm going to drop him like a bad habit.
Rocky, you're paid for the...
Apollo Creed is giving a lot of like Muhammad Ali essence in his performance here, you know?
See how
Yep, watch that tape back. It's a big part of the training camp, you know?
Yeah.
You got guts to go back in the ring with him, kid.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
I want you to try to chase this little chicken.
Oh, what do I gotta chase a chicken for? It's embarrassing, you know?
First, because I said so. And second, chicken chasing is how we always used to train in the old days. You look like a girl out there. What's the matter with you?
Feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Jab that till it hoits 500 times without stopping, you hear me? 500 times.
Hey, Mick, I want to use my other arm.
If you do, I'm gonna chop it off. Is that clear?
This is, you know, I really like his trainer. Mick, great trainer. And Apollo is focused and motivated. He's ready for this fight. He's been wanting this.
Come on.
Look at the coach's face. He's disgusted with that form. I've always enjoyed and loved these parts of boxing films or fighting films in general. The training camp, the lead up, the build up to the fight, the pre-fight hype, and just the training sequences. It just gets you pumped to watch, you know? Something bad's about to happen to her. I could already feel it. Oh no.
Hey, kid, carry this, will you? Because I liked you better when you was carrying spit.
What's that?
It means that you're training like a ninth-rate pug who ought to be pumping gas in Jersey. Yeah. Soak your head someplace. Soak it good.
What's going on with Rocky? He's like, just can't get focused for this training camp or something? Is it Adrian not liking what he's doing? What's going on with this guy?
About messing up that guy over there?
Thought with me, Paulie. I'm just trying to keep him safe.
Yeah, what? See these goddamn squirrels? Huh? Did I teach you how to do that? You're messing up his brain real bad. You know that?
That's not what I'm doing. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's right, but he's going about this in the completely wrong way.
What do you do?
What are you doing?
Oh no, she's going into labor. Her water just broke. Or something. Something just happened.
Come on, where's your guts? You got a problem, kid. You got a terrible
Right.
problem.
Straighten him out.
You got nothing left inside, huh? Because you're training like a damn bum, you know that? Because I'm too old to waste my time trying to train a no-good loser like you, you bum!
Hey, Rock, they want you across the street.
What's the matter?
Your wife's sick.
Oh no. Sick?
I'm Dr. Cooper. The baby is fine, even though it's a month premature.
What is it?
Okay.
Boy.
Holy smoke, I didn't know she could do it.
Okay, that's good.
How's Adrian? Either where is Adrian?
The premature delivery was most likely caused by straining of overwork, and the sudden loss of blood has caused her to slip into a coma.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
Don't worry about nothing. You just sleep as long as you want, okay? And I'm gonna be here when you wake up.
Damn, man. This shit is sad. Damn, well, hey, if Rocky needed motivation for this fight, this is all the motivation he needed if he was out of it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Oh, she's moving. Let's go. Man, shout out to Rocky, you know. He really loves that girl right there. He sat with her every hour of the day as much as he possibly could until she started to recover. But there she is. She's moving. There's her eyes. Let's go.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here. Win.
There we go. That's all we needed. We just needed her to be behind it. Let's go, man. He's got the motivation. He's got the approval. It's time. Hey, man, what kind of workout is this? I love these shots right here where he's running through the actual city of Philadelphia with real civilians around him, you know? Great stuff. Wow, what a great shot right there, man. That is amazing. I love that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Baldwin.
Here we go. Super Fight 2. Apollo Creed versus Rocky Balboa. Wow. I mean, it's great to be a hometown hero, but this would feel so invasive. People right outside your front door like this.
Father Carmine! Hey, Father Carmine, you home? Father Carmine!
Who?
Hey, yo, Father Carmine! Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Priest.
Take a seat.
Thanks a lot, Father. Listen, I appreciate it. I gotta go. I'm so late. I'll see you at church. I'll take care.
Okay. A very interesting addition into this film, you know, Rocky Balboa's religion really honing in on that, whereas we didn't really get that in the first film, but in this film he spent a lot of the time in the church, a lot of the time praying for Adrian's recovery. I appreciate seeing that part of his life.
Hurricane!
And again, when it comes to Apollo Creed's character, I love seeing how motivated, how serious he is about this fight. In the first film, he was joking around, he's playing around, he's not taking it serious, but in this one he's honed in, he's locked in too, so it should be a good fight.
Why this fighter of limited ability has gained such popularity.
Wow, they love him there now. Big change from the first film.
You're going down, man. You're going down.
Don't let it bother you, kid. Okay, boys, let's have a good fight.
Let's get it. Let's go. I've been waiting for this all movie. And Carl Weathers came in shape for this film. He's yoked. Stallone looks a little soft compared to the first movie, but here we go. Ooh. Early. Damn, he is getting lit up with jabs. He still hasn't learned how to defend against a jab. This was a problem in the first fight, man. Damn, he's getting slugged out there. Bro, what is Balboa doing? He's out there getting lit up. There we go. Yes.
Get your cameras ready. Watch this now, watch this. He's going down.
Too much showboating. His ego is just too big. It's always his downfall, man. Oh, man. Knocked down twice in the first 3 rounds. It's not looking good for Rocky, man. There we go. Unloading. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. Apollo Creed emptied the gas tank way too early. Man, I cannot believe they went this many rounds back in the day. It's still crazy to me. 14 rounds of your life? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. These guys are trying to murder each other out here. This is crazy to watch. We'll never see a fight like this ever these days. Wow. He stopped Apollo Creed. What? What? What just happened? Crazy work. Who's gonna get up first? I've never seen nothing like this before. This is highly interesting. Come on, Rock, get up. Get up, Rock. I mean, sounding like Meek Mill. Wow. Rocky pulled it off. Crazy. Wow. What a fight, man. I really enjoyed that fight scene. That was better than the first movie right there, that fight scene. Wow. He earned Apollo's respect, man.
Thank Mickey for training me.
Yes.
We love you, Rock! Most of all, I want to thank God.
Yes. Thank God.
Except for my kid being born. Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Hey, round of applause, man. What a movie, man. Back-to-back great films. Alright guys, that was my very first time watching Rocky II 1979. Let's go ahead and discuss what we got to see here inside of this film. So, that was an amazing film, an amazing sequel. I really liked that follow-up for Rocky 1976. And man, I like how this film somewhat followed in the footsteps of the first film while still being original and having its own route as we led up to this rematch and the final fight at the end of the movie. Now, starting out inside of this film, we get to see Rocky Rocky living the big life after losing the split decision to Apollo Creed, getting to finally experience the finer things in life, buying a house, getting married, buying his first car, all of these amazing things. And I loved seeing that inside of here. It was a feel-good type of moment that we got to experience in the beginning of this film. But then very shortly after, reality hits Rocky. He needs to keep the money flowing. He needs to keep things coming in and keep the show running. He tries to retire from boxing. He tries to move on. He tries to get into other business ventures, work other jobs, and just none of it is going right for my guy. And considering how big of a role religion plays inside of this film, I guess you can say it was God telling him that none of that other stuff was his calling and that he needs to be a boxer. I mean, that's who he is at his core. He's a boxer. That's what we were introduced to him as inside of the first film. So once the car has to go, once the jobs aren't working out, he decides, hey, it's time to get back into this boxing thing. Which, by the way, simultaneously as all of this is happening, we discover that Adrian is pregnant inside of this film. So Rocky's going to have his first child, and this is going to be a big moment. You know, he's finally moving on to the next stage of his life, which leads Adrian to going back to her part-time job while Rocky starts training for this fight. Now, it was interesting to see his lack of motivation without Adrian behind him, kind of like she's his backbone, his main area of support, and he just needed her to be there for him. And it was messing with his training. But not only that, Adrian falls into a coma after she goes into labor and gives birth to their first child. I mean, a horrendous experience that Rocky is going through. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows he starts hitting inside of this film, and we explore this whole other element to this character, Rocky Balboa, that being his faith and his religion, and how much that actually matters in his life, and how he implements it back into his life when he feels lost and without his wife while she's in this coma. And then of course she comes out of the coma, she gives him the motivation he needs, and we begin this training camp gearing up for Apollo Creed for the rematch. Which, by the way, Apollo Creed inside of this film, I wish we got to see more of him. We got about the same amount of time that we got with him in the first film, but I wish we got more, quite honestly, because I liked seeing a motivated Apollo Creed inside of this movie. I liked how in the first film he's joking around, he's not taking Rocky seriously, and he ends up paying the price for it. But in this movie, he's locked in. He knows who he's going in the ring with now. He knows what he's dealing with, this durability that Rocky brings into that ring, and he's ready for it. He's training harder than ever. While Rocky is, you know, in the hospital waiting with his wife, Apollo Creed is training his life away this entire time. And I gotta say, Carl Weathers came in such fantastic shape for this film. He was definitely ready to give the performance of a lifetime, man. It's honestly a bit of a bummer to see him lose, because it's like he did everything right this time and he got an even worse result than the first time. But you know what it is? Sometimes it's just someone else's moment. Someone else has to have their moment, and it was Rocky Balboa's moment to become world champion. And when we get that rematch, when we get that fight scene in this film, I love how it's a much longer duration than the first movie. In the first movie, they just skipped through a lot of the rounds. You've seen a few of the beginning ones, and then you see the ending round. But in this film, we get pretty much the entire fight that we got to watch. Some brutal moments, some back and forth, some energy shifts inside the ring. Those ending rounds were so brutal. The back and forth they were having, you don't see things like that in fights anymore, or at least it's very rare if you do, especially considering, you know, boxing fights go 12 rounds. They are not going 15, 16, 17 rounds like these guys were doing, and that's what made the boxers of that era so legendary. They were really putting their life on the line out there, and it was amazing to see inside of this movie. Now, overall, Rocky's triumph over adversity inside of this movie was great to see. This was definitely a worthy sequel to the masterclass and the classic that was Rocky 1976, the first film. So with that being said, let's go ahead and rate this film. I would give Rocky 2 a 9 out of 10. It gets the 9 out of 10. An amazing movie. I like it just ever so slightly less than the first film. The first film is a 10 out of 10 for me, whereas this sequel is a 9 out of 10. It's damn near perfect, just like the first movie was. A worthy sequel, a great follow-up, and man, they just knocked it out of the park both times. I felt so hyped and energized while watching this movie, and not just because I'm a fight fan, which I am, but also because this character, it's just so easy to to get wrapped up in his story and get behind him and this underdog and want to see him achieve that goal and this greatness, which we finally got to see inside of this film. So that was definitely a satisfying feeling after watching this movie. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my first time watching Rocky 2. I hope you enjoyed the movie reaction and the movie review portion that we just did right now. I would love to know your thoughts on Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 down in the comment section down below, and make sure to let me know any films you would like to see me do my first time watching for going forward in the future for the channel. Any video ideas, let me know them down below. Anything you'd like to see. I'm definitely taking suggestions from the people that watch these videos. I love all of you who stuck to the end, who stuck around, who watched this whole video all the way through. If you don't know what we do here on Demigod ENT, we do film and TV reactions and reviews. So if you're interested in any of this movie-based content, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.